Boys and girls, men and women, welcome back to the channel. Today, I got a special video. We are in one of the richest counties in all of the world, Orange County. We got millionaires walking around. We got wealthy individuals, people that done something with their life. We're gonna do the usual. We're gonna ask these wealthy individuals how much money they make, how we can be rich like them, but we're also going to ask them, do they prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that makes her own money? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's anybody out there that wants change, to be better in 2024, to have a better job, to make more money, I have a private community with like-minded individuals. We have millionaires that mentor you every week in this private community via Zoom call. Click the link in the description below if you want change, if you want a better 2024. Now let's get the video started. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooch.
Snooch?
Yeah, what's your name?
Tom.
Tom. What do you do for work?
I'm a custom home builder.
Oh, we never got one of those before. Now, how much can one make doing that per year?
Depends on how good you are.
Can I make it a guess and then you just say higher or lower?
Sure.
Okay. I'll say 5 mil, higher or lower?
In what time period?
In a year.
In a year?
Yeah.
That's a good living.
Yeah? Okay, 5 mil. Okay, so we'll go with that. Now, how can one get in your shoes, get in your position, make the kind of money you make?
Size 12
how do you get started?
is hard to come by.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of men today.
Yeah.
So to get started in what I do, it's basically you gotta have the love or passion.
Okay, passion.
For the trades.
Okay.
Right? For the trades industry. The second thing I would say is to continue that passion with dedication and hard work.
Okay.
The third thing is if you're not good with people, you won't make it.
Okay, so people, relationships,
yes.
Most important. Okay.
Yes.
Now, did you join the right company first to learn some of the skills, or you had to just do it on your own, or how did that go about?
I started mine at 21.
Okay, started yours at 21.
Yep, but I worked for several others prior to that and just kind of knew that was the direction I wanted to go.
Gotcha.
I saw other companies, guys that were or were just a little bit older than me that were doing it, and I said, hey, I can break off of this and do it myself. Okay. And so really it was, hey, I couldn't work for anybody. So, but there's not a lot of mentality that say that. They want to work, and then figure it out, right? So I broke off at a young age. I'm a little bit of an anomaly. I would say, the biggest thing for me is just having a dedication towards whatever your craft may be. It doesn't have to be building. You could be a doctor. You could be an attorney. And I've seen guys. I can tell. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah. I'm a contractor, but I'm an entrepreneur. And I teach my kids that same thing. To love real estate and just love the art of creating something to help the world become a better place. And it's like if you need something, right? You're here to ease your life, right? Right. Eat something that you didn't cook. Wear something that you didn't make, drive something that you didn't build, whatever. And it's about making life easier. And if you have that better mousetrap, you'll sell it to anybody. And it could be the most rare thing in the world, but still sell it.
No, that's really good advice. Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own bread?
Heidi.
Hi.
We've been
How you
married for
doing?
23 years.
Okay, so my question was, does he prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own bread?
Stay home.
Stay at home?
These are my 4 kids.
Well, the reason is because masculinity has to be earned and femininity has to be protected and preserved. And if you got a woman that's out working, trying to find her own bread, you better make sure you're a lot better than her. She's dumping your ass and she's moving on to somebody else.
I like that. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooch.
Okay, so where am I going? Am I going to prison?
No, you're not going to prison. You're in good hands. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Just an entrepreneur, a bunch of stuff.
So what kind of things were you doing as an entrepreneur?
I was in the bar business. I own a chain of bars.
Okay.
I invented a learning device back in 2010. I was in the Apple store.
Oh, what? What kind of device?
Learning, a child phonics-based learning device.
Okay, so you sold the business, the bar business, or what happened?
Yeah, I sold the bar business.
How much did you sell for?
Over 20.
Over 20 mil?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, now, was that the first big payout you had in your life?
No.
What was the first?
A land.
A land? How much was that?
29.
29. Now, how did you get the money to buy the land?
I started selling shoes when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
And then I drove a truck, and then I got into another business, and I segued into being successful.
What was that business after driving the truck? I'm trying to reverse engineer this to understand.
I drove a truck, and I was in a swimming pool concession business.
Okay.
And then saved my money up, and when I was 24, I opened up a nightclub.
How much money did you save up?
Not a lot.
I
opened up the nightclub with initial investment $5,000.
Oh wow! And then from there, you just kind of kept building.
It just kept building.
Okay. Now, last question: do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own money?
If she's a good stay-at-home, I stay at home.
Okay.
If she's not a great stay-at-home, put her out, let her work.
What do you mean by that?
She's not going to take care of the house and feed, and all men want is good food. If you do a national study between a pretty woman staying married longer or a woman that cooks really well.
What do you do for work?
I'm a trader.
Trader?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How long you been a trader for?
5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much can one make per year doing what you do?
100 to a million.
To a
10
million.
million, you know.
Have you made 10 mil yet?
No, yet.
Not yet. Have you made
Very close.
over a mil?
Yeah.
3 mil?
And very close.
Okay, very close. So he's right in the range.
Yeah.
Now, what did you have to do to like get so good at trading? Exactly.
Controlling your emotion.
Controlling emotions. Okay.
The technicals, you can learn those easy, but the hard thing, you have to control your emotion.
Control your emotions. Now, how did you learn the skill of trading? Like, did you go to school? Did you take some courses? Like, what did you do? Just learn on your own.
Yeah.
YouTube videos, books.
Start with YouTube, yeah.
Okay, YouTube videos. Anybody you recommend?
Ross,
Ross.
the guy called Ross. I
Okay.
learned a lot from him.
So YouTube videos. Any books?
No, I
No
didn't
books.
learn anything
So just
from
all
books.
YouTube videos?
YouTube
All
videos,
internet.
yeah. Yes.
That's crazy.
I mean, right now everything's on internet.
Yeah. Okay. Now, before trading, what did you do?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, okay. So you're an engineer.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
a civil engineer.
Okay.
It's not,
Okay.
I'm good with numbers, but yeah, I'm civil engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, last question.
Go ahead.
Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that makes her own money?
That's a very good question. No, I like women to stay home.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To like raise the family and stuff like
Raise
that.
the family, take care of the family, the kids, and me, of course, and the house. You
Okay.
know? It's a lot of work to do that.
Okay. What if the woman's like took care of the kids, right?
Uh-huh.
She's they already grew up,
Uh-huh.
and she wants to work. How do you feel about that?
Depends which kind of a job she want to do. You know, if she want to be a nurse, you want to be a teacher, I'll be okay with that. But more than that, I don't think it's like. I mean, women, don't get me wrong, women is very smart and they can do jobs better than us, certain jobs better than us. But the stress she's gonna carry with her home, it's not worth it for me to be in a relationship
The
with
stress,
that
yeah.
kind of stress, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, it's not
I
worth
feel it. Yeah. Well, my man, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
Snooge, nice to meet you.
What's your
Mark.
name? Mark. What do you do for work, Mark?
I am in high tech.
High tech.
I run sales for a sales organization for a software company.
Okay, so you own this company, is what you're saying?
No, I'm one of the
you-
executives.
One of the executives. Okay, now, are you able to say the company name or?
Yeah, it's
What-
called In Partner.
In partner. Okay. How much can one make per year doing what you do in your position?
$500,000 or up.
$500,000 or up. Okay. Now, how can one get in your shoes? What are like the first? Like, do I have to go to school? Do I have to join the right company?
Fire.
Okay,
You gotta be
fire.
relentless. You gotta be relentless. You gotta be good at what you do. You gotta love what you do. You have to be able to take a lot of hits.
Okay.
Get up and go. Getting a good degree helps a lot.
Okay. Do you need a degree? Is it required?
For our company, yes,
Okay.
you do.
Okay.
Again, I'm not sure that's every company. Silicon Valley, not always that way.
Got you. Now, you got your degree. What was next?
Then you work your way up, man.
So join the right company.
Yeah.
Okay. And work your way up.
But you sell shoes, man. Just learn how to sell. You got to be able to engage people, identify problems, solve the problems for the customer. You know the game.
Yeah. So
Right?
look, sales is important. Everyone's saying sales. Sales. Everything in the world is sales, right?
Everybody sells everybody. You have a brand that you got to sell.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So wherever you are, man, you're presenting yourself to companies, to people, to whoever it might be. You influence them. You do everything in your power to, be good, do the right things. People recognize that. Guys who have made it and women who've made it, they will want to invest in young people
Yeah.
who pay the price.
Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own money?
So it's a really good question. My wife, I'm very blessed because my wife is very talented. She got her own education. She went after it. But when we had our first children, guess what? She stepped aside and raised our kids probably till they were about 15, 16.
Wow.
And then went back into the work field.
Yeah.
So for me, I am very grateful that she made that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Made me fight even harder, right, to support her in that, because that's not
Absolutely.
easy for a woman.
Oh no. Yeah.
So I don't prefer one way or another. Every individual is different. Every individual has their own thing. But for me, I am so grateful that my wife, we were in a position.
Yeah.
Not everybody is. That's the way I look
How
at it.
you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
My pleasure.
What's your name?
David,
David. What do you do for work?
I'm retired.
What do you do when you weren't retired?
I had a business, did business and sold it.
What was your business exactly?
I sold office equipment, digital duplicators and stuff like that.
So how much did you guys produce in revenue per year with that business?
I guess we were around $1 million.
$1 million? Okay. How did you get started in that exactly? Like, did you have to...
I was in sales.
So you started in sales for like another company, I'm assuming, and then how did you transition to your own?
I learned the trade and became a sales manager and then went out on my own.
Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own bread, her own money?
Well, I'm married to a gal that invests in, makes her own money.
Okay.
So that doesn't hurt.
Okay. So what do you prefer? Just, does it matter?
Well, I like intelligent, active women, and she's a good match for me.
What do you do for work?
I'm retired.
What do you do when you weren't retired?
Computers with aerospace.
Computers with aerospace. Okay. What exactly was your position there?
I held a number of positions. At the end, I had I managed a department of IT project managers.
But he doesn't manage me. I manage him.
How much in your position can one make per year doing that?
250,000.
250,000. How does one get into that position? You have to go to school, or what happens?
Yeah, you got to. I went to Purdue.
Okay, you went.
Comp Sci, computer science grad.
Okay.
So you're going to have to, have a technical, scientific engineering background degree, bachelor's or master's now.
Okay. So master's now.
That's.
Okay.
If you want to be in management, most of them have masters. Yeah.
Okay. So once you get the masters, and then you just apply to the right company, and then just work your way up.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna like this question. Last question. Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that makes her own money?
Both.
Both. Why is that?
So my wife stayed at home with the kids.
And that's the hardest job.
Yeah, hardest job.
Yeah.
He sees that now with our granddaughter. 24/7.
That's true. And then,
I loved it.
And then after the kids are grown, and then you want your wife to have some other type of activity.
Yeah. Would you rather stay at home or would you rather make your own money?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes so fast with the kids. It goes so fast.
Like life goes so fast?
Yeah, I mean, you want to be there for every little thing. And I got a close relationship with the boys.
Yeah.
So, but then you need something after, which I don't have now.
Yeah. Well, you did the hardest thing, was raise your kids. So
the best thing is the best thing.
This is the best thing, yes, best. So that's all a blessing. How you doing, sir? I'm SNEWJ. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, nice to meet you. What do you do for work?
I work in the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay. Are you like a pharmacist or
biochemist? Yeah.
Oh, biochemist. Okay.
Yeah, I do quality assurance.
Oh wow. Now, how much can one make per year doing what you do? Would you say over 200?
Oh yeah.
You got to go to a lot of school for that, right? What you're doing right now? Or
well, at least a bachelor's degree.
At least a bachelor's degree, and then you just apply to the company that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that would give you those opportunities.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Now, last question. Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own bread? What do you prefer?
A woman that gets her own bread.
Why is that?
I just think it's just, these times and age. I mean, you need help to get things done, right? Pay bills and, share the wealth.
Yeah, yeah. So the more money, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all combined, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to, and it really depends on the individual as well.
Yeah, yeah.
What their needs are and what their wants are. Some people don't mind staying home, mom or dad, for that matter, right?
That is true. Yeah.
But I think if you really want to enjoy life and do the things you want to do, you're going to need two incomes.
Yeah.
This is how I see it.
My man. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. How you doing, sir? I'm SNEWJ. What's your name?
I'm Don.
Don, nice to meet you. What do you do for work?
I'm in sales.
In sales?
Yeah.
What kind of sales exactly?
We sell, if you notice outside the big crane for the construction equipment, we rent and lease and sell heavy equipment for construction.
Okay, so how much can one make per year doing what you do?
200,000.
200,000? Okay.
Yeah,
now how can one get into your shoes and get a sales job like yourself and make that kind of money?
Well, a lot of companies like the one I work for, they're aggressively hiring all the time, and there's a lot of turnover in sales.
Okay.
So, but there's other entry points and entry levels too, based on your aspirations. If you score high, on certain personality tests and certain evaluations they do, and if your aptitude is up there for sales, it's it's a great career because they provide, you know, nice benefits, company truck, you know, real top of the line truck, 4x4.
Okay.
You know, you get a lot of perks, but you got to work your butt off. You know, there's no question about it. It's an intense industry.
Absolutely.
Very competitive, but
it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
What are you able to say the company that is aggressively hiring right now?
Sun State.
Sun State.
Sun State Equipment.
Sun State Equipment Company. Look it up, guys. If you're into sales, aggressively hiring. Now, last question. Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that gets her own bread?
Both.
Both.
My wife is kind of both. She has a nice career.
Okay.
But she also is home a lot, so you know I get the best of both worlds. She spent her life developing relationships, and her style of business is a lot of internet-based, you know, and phone calls and things of that nature. And she sets up presentations to go out and do presentations.
Okay.
For design work, for stuff like this.
Nice.
I just want her to be happy, you know what I mean, and meet my my basic needs, you know. So it's, you know, people nowadays, you know, they gotta have something to do.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you get stuck on the computer and, you know, stuck just staring at the screen, right?
Yeah.
You got to find something that makes you happy, that you can get out and about and meet people like you guys are doing today.
100%. Happiness is key, guys. What do you do for work?
I got a business.
What kind of business?
It's like a SEO company.
What kind of company?
SEO company.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Are you able to say the name? Or?
Probably not.
Oh, keep it private. How long you been doing that for?
About 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
How much can one make doing that per year, being in your position? Best year?
I would say probably you can do like 250.
How did you even get started? Like, what was like the first steps initially? Like, did you go to school? Did you learn from somebody else?
I just did it on my own. Yeah.
All like
you just learned it on my own.
Online or
yeah,
for real?
Much. Yeah, I mean, I did it for like 10 years before I actually pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, so all online, huh? Any like is it all YouTube videos or?
I mean, this is like kind of before it was really up on there, I guess.
Okay.
But you can find it on YouTube essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So online, guys. Now, last question.
Yeah.
Do you prefer a stay-at-home wife or a woman that makes her own money?
That's a hard question. I don't know. I mean, but it depends on her. It's the heart that counts.
Yeah, the heart that counts.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Man, shoot. I haven't thought about that.
There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just what do you prefer? Would you want her to stay at home or would you want her to work or what?
I mean, it depends on her, you know, because whatever she wants to do, I'll put it that way. Because I'm cool either way.
Cool either way. Okay.
Yeah,
so you don't mind supporting and you don't mind like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're a pretty chill guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Take care, brother. All right, boys and girls, men and women. I'm gonna tell you here, first and last, when it comes to stay-at-home wives, girlfriends, whatever, I support it. And I also support if a woman wants to get her own bread too. I'm all about supporting my lady fully, bills, everything, take care of her, especially if she's taking care of our kids, very important. But if she wants to get her own stuff, her own money, I'm totally cool with that. I'll still support. Let me know what you guys and girls think. We got a lot of great answers today. Different views, you know, but personally, what do you guys and girls think? Comment below. Let us know. Look, guys, I'm going to leave you with this note. It's not about what you... Okay, man, forget it. Let's end the video.
Someone you want. You tell me I'm something you need. But baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah. Why you gotta be so naive? If I treat you like one I don't want, then you know I'm just so hard to please. I lie to your face to get what I want, babe. Somehow you